Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my Thursday and Friday of this week. I hope you guys all had a great week and you're having a lovely end to your week. On my Thursday I was off work. I got up after a nice line. I then got showered and changed, head downstairs, had some breakfast, was watching a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing and colouring in, and was just playing on Subway Surfer. My dad had work, he didn't went off fishing. Older brother is off work as he's got a bad back at the moment, so he's got tablets for that and should be back to work next week. He's definitely feeling a lot better, which is good. Younger brother and sister and older sister were all at work, and my mum got up, we watched a bit of TV, and then I was just reading a bit of To All the Boys I Was Looking For, the second book. Had a cup of tea and some biscuits while reading a bit of that. Did a bit of writing myself and some drawing and a bit of colouring in. Just a bit of Camilla Cabello and a bit of Kylie, a bit of Coldplay, and then I was just watching some vlogs and TikToks, posted some TikToks and drafted some TikToks as well. Then my mum was off to go down to check in on my grampy at my grandparents' house, and I was off to go to the garden centre and she kindly dropped me up there. I then went off and looked around the garden centre, and while there I managed to get a snap of a robin. I'm going to show you guys that snap now. I absolutely love robins and I was so happy I got that snap, and it's a little bit blurry, but trying to get a snap of a robin, it's not easy because they're always just so quick. I remember I was at the pub with my best mate one time and there's a robin perched on a table and I was trying to get a photo and he only went and sneezed and scared the blooming thing off. So I was like, for God's sake, so close, but I'm so happy I got that snap. I don't care if it's a little bit blurry, you know that it's a robin and I just absolutely love it. I then had a look around the outside, went into the inside, and I got some plant snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Being winter at the moment, there aren't that many flower snaps to get snaps off, so I'm really becoming a big fan of plant photography at the moment. And I then was just looking at some of the stationery, didn't get any because I don't need any more stationery. I could probably start my own stationery shop with the amount of stationery that I have. Already got rid of a load by the start of this month. I can't believe it's almost February already. It's insane how quick this month has actually gone. And I then went off into the cafe to have a bite to eat and drink, and it was just so busy. There was such a big queue, but I was already in the queue and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna give up now. I finally got in there, I got sat down, and the poor worker was literally one of my kids chicken, and she was like, I'm so sorry about the wait. I was like, no, don't worry, I work in hospitality myself, so I know how crazy busy it can get, and that really like put a smile on her face. And yeah, it was quite busy, a little bit of a wait, but it was worth it. I had a bit of carrot cake and a pot of tea, managed to get 3.5 drinks of tea out of that, which is very good. And I then had a bit of lunch. I had a tuna cheese melt, which was very nice, and I'm going to show you guys the lunch I had now. It was so good, I was absolutely stuffed afterwards, and then I made way back. I made my way back slowly, thought I'd be rolling back down because I was quite full, and was just listening to a bit of music and decided to go through this public footpath like filled, thinking it'd be a bit of a shortcut, which was good, but unfortunately I got plastered in mud. The bottom of my trousers, even my socks and my shoes were literally covered in mud, and I was going to be meeting my mum down at my grandparents' house, and I was like, I can't go down there plastered in mud. So I then had to head home, and I called home, and luckily my older brother picked up, and he was up in his room, so he came down, let me back in because I didn't have my key with me. I thought I had my key in my pocket, but I didn't. So I got back in, changed my trousers and my socks that were covered in mud as well, and cleaned my shoes, and they were just so messy. They're my messy shoes anyway. My shoes that I go on, like if I want to go for a walk that I know they're going to get muddy, I wear those. So I put my nice fancy shoes on and wore those down to my grandparents' house, and was very careful when walking down there because I thought I didn't want to be getting these muddy as well. I then got down to my grandparents' house and was having a nice chat with my grandparents and checking on my grampy, seeing how he's doing. Wasn't doing so well. I suppose he has bad days and good days, but he was happy to see me, which was good. And he always says, "Oh, such a good grandson. You're such a good boy." I was like, "I'm a boy. I'm a man now. I'm 24, nearly 25." But yeah, I know what he means, and yeah, it's just good to have him back home from hospital now. And then I had a cup of tea and a hot cross bun. Love a hot cross bun, and we were watching a bit of a theatre country and a bit of bargain hunt. And my colleague, one of them, lives next door, like just down the road, literally just like it's not even that far away. It's just like walk like 10 minutes and then she's round the corner. So I went in and popped in to see her and just had a nice chat with her. Then went back down to my grandparents' house just round the corner, and I then stayed with my mum and grampy while my grandma went off to get my grampy's prescription and stuff from the chemist. She got back, and then me and my mum made our way home. My dad was back from fishing. Older brother was feeling a lot better, which was good, and he was on his Xbox. Younger brother was back from being at work, and he was on his Xbox as well. His girlfriend had come over and she stayed over for the night, and my mum got tea ready. I then watched the Aussie soaps, a bit of Escape to the Country that I had recorded, and love a bit of Escape to the Country. Then I was just watching some more TikToks and vlogs and some Baron fan vids and old soap episodes of Corey and Emmerdale. And then I was just listening to a bit of music, worked some student illustrations, and I accidentally whipped the page with one of my new illustrations on, so that was whack, so I had to put that in the bin. RIP to that, but I managed to get a photo of it, so at least it will now live on in photo form. And then we had tea with chicken curry, which is always so good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Love a bit of chicken curry. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of chicken curry? Then I watched the UK soaps, and then I finished writing my journal. I put that away, and then I was just doing some new illustrations. Love illustration, and I had a bit of illustration block where I wasn't doing any illustrations for a while, and I've got my mojo back, which I love. Then I was just watching some stuff on Netflix, chatting to my mates online, posted some photos onto my Instagram. Was chatting to one of my mates who's returning to work where I work, which is very exciting. Got my work quota for next week, so I've written them down in my journal, also given them to my dad, so my dad or whoever knows when to pick me up or drop me in. I do sometimes walk, but it's just in case I oversleep or in case it's raining and I need someone to drop me in. And then I went off to bed, and then on my Friday, which is today, I got up and I headed downstairs, had some cereal, and was watching a bit of the live action Beauty and the Beast, which is so good. Then I was just on my social medias, just tweeting and posted photos on my Instagram and found out that Meatloaf, the singer, has sadly passed away at 74. Rest in peace. Loved him in the Spice Girls movie. Then I was just watching some Friends episodes. Older brother's off work still with his back. He should be back in work by next week, all being well. Hopefully his back gets better. And yeah, he's definitely a lot better than he was, which is good. My older sister and younger brother and sister were at work. Dad got back from work, he went off to bed, and I then had a shower, got changed, did some new TikToks, drafted those, and I did delete a few of them, and I've redone them and posted them, which I'm a lot happier with. And I'm not deleting any of them now. I don't care about the likes, following, watches. I know they're good, and that's all that matters. And as long as I have fun making them, they can be stuck on 0 watches for all I care. I love making those TikToks, and I'm really proud of them, and that's all that matters. And I'm now off to go for a little walk after lunch. I've just got a cheese toastie that I've just made, so I'm going to be having that, having a cup of tea, and then I'm going to go for a little stroll. Definitely going to be wearing a jacket because it's a little bit gloomy out there. And then my mum is going down to my grandpa's house again to check on my grampy, and I'm probably going to pop down there after my walk, get back, watch the Aussie soaps, probably write a bit more for my journal, and then going to be getting ready for work. I'm doing work 6 till 11:30, and I have got my uniform ready for that. One of my colleagues, just nearly had a bit of a cough there. I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment. Don't worry, it's not COVID. I did a test the other day, and yeah, I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment, so I've just been having some soothers. But yeah, I got a message from the WhatsApp group chat. One of our colleagues isn't feeling too well, so she's not going to be able to do her second part of her split shift, poor thing, which is sad, and even sadder because I haven't worked with her in ages, and I was looking so forward to working with her this evening. Oh well, c'est la vie. Hope she gets better soon, and I'll work with her again soon. Of course, she's leaving soon as well, so yeah, she's leaving in February, which is coming so quickly. I can't believe it's nearly February already. And yeah, my throat's definitely feeling a lot better than it was. I've just got a little bit of a cough, but it's not COVID or anything like that. There's still lots of bugs going around at the moment, especially with it being so cold at the moment. So yeah, I am all good, apart from a stupid little tick in my throat. But yeah, I am now off to go and finish off my lunch, go for the walk, and then be going down to check in on my grandpa and see how he's getting on. I hope you guys have all had a great week. All have a lovely rest of your Friday and a great weekend ahead, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.